Okay, let's try and understand how we can UV a complex shape such as a human torso. So I've got a model and I'm going to share this with you guys in the miscellaneous files folder. And now to first understand the problems that you run into, I'm going to apply a sort of a texture to this, and I want you to look for this particular texture. So let's pull up Google Maps and let's look for UV map, and you can kind of get something like this. Maybe this texture is good enough. This is the texture that I'm going to apply to my model. Let me save this image, and you can see that I've already made a project folder called as torso underscore project. Inside of that, I'm going to go into source images and let me call it tex underscore uv. There you go. Let's move that in. Go ahead and apply a new material. Let this be just a simple Lambert. I just want to see what happens if I simply apply a material like this. Go ahead and attach a file to it. And you see that the texture is fairly stretched. I don't like that at all about this texture. Let me just go into the Place 2D texture, kind of repeat my UVs a little bit. Even when I do repeat it, this doesn't quite look nice to me. So I'm going to try different methods. Let's start out by doing sort of a planar map, projecting from the front, which is basically the z-axis. And when I do that, it looks kind of okay, but it looks really stretched on the sides. Are you able to see that? Let me bring down the repetition of the UVs so you are able to see it. So that's not nice. This right here is not good at all. Let me get rid of that. Let me try another one. Let me say cylindrical or maybe spherical. Say cylindrical. And that is clearly not working out here in the shoulders, as you can see. Let me try spherical mapping, and once again it kind of does an okay job in the front maybe. But on the sides, once again, the texture starts to skew. So I'm not very happy about these basic projection methods. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the default Lambert to it. Should we delete history? Okay, so that was our problem. Now, for us to be able to automatically UV this complex object, I'm going to use something called as Maya's bonus tools. These are things, this is a file that you're going to have to download, and for that, let's go to Google and look for Maya bonus tools. Okay, so the first link itself should be an Autodesk link. Just go in here, wait for it, and you should be able to download it. Once you download it, even on the computers in the DMC, make sure you shut down Maya entirely and then install this. And then you can reopen Maya to find this right here. This bonus tools menu should have been added, and this is what I'm going to be using. So that was us figuring out what the problem is and setting up to actually use the bonus tools.